Praise the Lord Jesus Christ once again, brethren. We are back here sharing the testimony of internal fellowship, or call it the biography of internal fellowship. During the part 4, I had told you that I had been warned not to preach the gospel anymore in the school, and I should be a pastor outside, not inside the school. And I felt discouraged, and I started thinking as if I had wasted time all along. Then I spent 3 days without doing any preaching. I was like discouraged. I felt to leave or to abandon preaching. Then the Lord now, He uses Mugisha Ian to bring encouragement to me. This is a turning point for this ministry, according to John, who is speaking to you right now. Now let us continue. Suddenly, the Lord used Mugisha Ian for the word of encouragement to continue preaching the gospel. Then as he spoke to me, his words were like fire to me, and I wondered how this could be. And I perceived within myself that this was not Ian speaking to me, but the Lord who had called me. I arose from that place and resumed my job for preaching the gospel. I remember I preached to the certain girl named Stella Narukwago. However, she listened to me when I asked her to surrender her life to Jesus Christ. She refused and clung to her rosary. To my big surprise, there was one of the wise students in our class, namely Edwin Mugisha, who paid attention to my preaching. He told me that he wanted to surrender his life to Jesus Christ. Praise be to the King of Glory. After being encouraged by Mugisha Ian, Mugisha Ian, we are not much connected, we are not friends. However, also we are the ones, me and Pavin, we used to preach the gospel, so they knew we are powerful. But this time I had been discouraged by this teacher. So meeting Ian, I met him when he saw me when I was not preaching the gospel. So he came by the Spirit of God, and he made this powerful encouragement to me. And I perceived that that man cannot speak and his words be like fire on some other person. I perceived that the Lord himself was speaking to me that I should continue the fire of preaching the gospel. So as I started preaching, then this lady, I went to this lady, a classmate. I thought that she's the simpler one to preach the gospel, and I preached to her now, this Sarah. I preached to her the gospel, and she already listened to me. But when I asked her to surrender her life to Christ, he presented the rosary. He clung to her rosary. He continued being a Catholic. And I was a bit discouraged. But the one who had me asking Stella, one of the wise students in our class, named by Mugisha Edwin, he himself told me, I want to give my life to Christ. I want to surrender my life to Christ. How should I do it? I was then amazed. It was a big surprise to me. And then after that, I was now I'm going to make this person to lead him to salvation. And it was another moment as a turning point for me also for the gospel, because for the long time I had preached, but no one had surrendered to Christ. It was just a hobby to me, just preaching. But the Lord this time, He wants me to lead these people to salvation. And that is a moment also that was also one of the enjoyable moments that I had. That one of the enjoyable moments that I had leading people to salvation. My God. And this be the firstborn of mine, Mugisha Edwin, and he loves internal fellowship like nothing, and he desires to see that church of internal